Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to talk about maps, more specifically unique maps. In Project Diablo 2, for people who don't play Project Diablo 2, there are these areas you can open, these portals you can open once per game, which are called maps, and they're basically areas you can farm in, and they're usually very dense with monsters, and they each have their own packs that are hidden inside them, like the mobs that run them. They have different resistances and so on and so forth. Unique maps are maps that everybody can run, so they don't have any specific immunities. So any build that can run maps supposedly can run them. For the most part, they're a little bit more difficult from their own tier maps, but generally they're runnable by most builds. And the cool thing about them is that unlike normal maps, they each have like a unique reward that they're giving you, and we'll kind of go over them. Now in Season 11, 2 unique maps were added to the game. It's possible that in the future there'll be more unique maps, but that's the current lineup of unique maps that we have. And I'll just go over them based on the order that I knew them in. So let me just organize them, I guess, like this. So first we have Zhar's Sanctum, and this map is super useful, especially in the beginning. This map has increased chances to drop additional charts. You'll see monsters have 6%, up to 6%, because bit 1, 4, and 6, chance of dropping additional charms, which is insane in the beginning when you're gathering all your skillers. It's very, very important. Now it also says map boss drops a skill charm, so that's a guaranteed skill charm per map. There are also a few mini bosses that can drop skillers as well. And a cool thing that's kind of like in Season 11 was added is that any charm above level 90 or 90 and above, I should say, is guaranteed to have 2 modifiers, meaning that all these skillers that the bosses will drop, or unique packs and champs will drop. They're all guaranteed to have 2 modifiers, but it's like a higher chance of dropping skillers in this map in general. So very, very cool map for charms. If you're looking for more charms, this is a great map for this. The next map is the Warlord of Blood, and the Warlord of Blood is a map where the boss drops a unique, a corrupted unique. All monsters have a 100% chance of dropping corrupted items. What does that mean? Basically, it means that all the items you're going to pick up, ignore that tab for a moment, are going to be corrupted. They're not going to be, you cannot slam them more than once, of course, but they're all coming with the corruption. It means there's no chance to break the items you get in this map, basically. So very, very cool feature of this map. Like you can get super cool items, and maybe items that normally you don't pick up, like boots or quivers, like rare items suddenly are worth picking up because they're already coming slammed, and maybe they come with a good slam. Items that normally slamming is like a bit of a pain in the ass to do. So very, very cool map. It kind of makes it so you pick up different items sometimes, which is nice bit of diversity. Next map is the Fallen Gardens. This is a tier 2 map. These two are tier 3 maps. This is a tier 2 map, which is not super important. It's just so people know what tiers the unique maps are. And here the map boss drops a rainbow facet. This is of course the facet jewels. They're the elemental jewels. Where do I store them? Yeah, all these rainbow facet jewels that give you elemental bonuses, right, for your damage. So yeah, really, really cool map. Has 2% additional chance of dropping additional jewels. At the moment it used to be higher. It was a really, really valuable map, still is a really valuable map. In this map, you can farm if you need a lot of jewels, finding rare jewels in it, finding multiple facets as possible. So really, really cool map for that. Now to the 2 new maps in Season 11. We got Imperial Palace, and the Imperial Palace has the map boss drops a large puzzle box. It has a mini boss right before him that drops a puzzle piece as well. And the map has +1 area level, meaning the area level is actually level 90, which is really, really cool. The reason why this is so important is because this map is something people didn't understand till a little bit into the season. This map actually has an insane high density and very, very high experience gain because of it, because the map is +1, because the because the tier is tier free, because the density is so high. So really cool map with very consistent EXP gain. So really recommended for groups who are trying to level up, at least until, if it's nerfed in the future. I don't know if it will be. It might get nerfed, like I really don't know. But yeah, the high density combined with a +1 area and high EXP, very cool map. And yeah, and lastly we have the 5th map. It's called the Outer Void, and this is maybe the most complex map. It's the most ambitious one for sure. And this one has map bosses, and it says bosses since there will be 3 of them. Drops an uber material. So each one of the bosses that you'll be fighting will drop one of these 9 items. So it could be PDE, Primeval Soul, Black Soul Stones, Hellfire Ashes, Splinter of the Void, Jawbones, Demonic Insignias, Talisman of Transgression, and the Flesh of Malik. So any of these like 9 materials can drop from the map bosses. It's a pretty cool map. It gets to show off the texture, or like the tiles for the Rathma fight, which are really well designed. So it's really nice that they managed to bring this to the general audience. And these are the 5 unique maps. That's the general information about them. Now we're gonna run each of them. I'll speed up most of the running through them just so people can see how they look like, how they run like. Now you don't need a lot of preparation to run these maps. It's not necessary to have a lot of preparations for them. But it's important to say that some of these maps, for example, Zhar Sanctum has -10 to all resistance. They all have like set kind of values, like they kind of run, like these don't change. They might have ranges, but it's always the same affixes. So in Zhar's you have like life drain, -2 resistance, -2 faster hit recovery. They always have increased max life. In here, in the Warlord of Blood, there is -1 chance to block. Monsters have velocity, crushing blow, all these things, they always happen. Over here in Fallen Gardens, they have deadly strike, they have extra life, they have life replenish. Over here in Imperial Palace, there's a new one. You lose defense, right? Yeah, lose defense. They have a little bit of deadly strike, some curse, duration reduction. So all these things are there. And in the last one's pretty interesting one. There is actually increased attack and cast speed for players by quite a bit, pretty crazy bit even, I would say. And yeah, there is like players have extra velocity, which is pretty cool. So players are faster in Outer Voids. So all sorts of cool things happen in these maps. Either way, we're gonna run them just to show kind of what we get from them. I'll run them one by one based on this order, I guess. And I guess we'll also see how much EXP we get from each one. And I'll just show whatever we drop. Like I'm mostly gonna skip towards the boss. I'm gonna try not to full clear, I guess, just because I want to show the map without it taking 4 hours. The videos take me long enough to record as is. So yeah, with that said, let's get started. First, we'll start with the Zhar Sanctum. And as you enter Zhar Sanctum, you'll see you'll be put in this little room. It has 3 portals, and you can choose whichever one you want. Doesn't matter which one you start with. I always start with the Counselor's Causeway, right over here to the right. It has this kind of like Act 3 kind of vibe to it. And after like a moment in here, usually you'll see charms starting to pop up. Right, see here's a small charm, right, and we can pick it up. And it says level 18 for MF, so nothing too crazy here. And if I go about it pretty fast, we'll see like large charms, grand charms, like things will start popping very fast. And I recommend keeping an eye on unique packs. Like if you want to pick up everything, of course you can. You'll see, yeah, there's insane amount of charms already. Oh, that was like a nice charm, maybe a little nice, right? 11 life, 7 poison. It's actually not that nice, never mind. Anyway, so you can pick up all the charms if you want to. You really don't have to. I normally don't focus on like every single charm, but I do like picking up ones that fall from champ packs and unique packs or elite packs, if I can, because these will normally have 2 affixes and can be like a little bit better. So see, all these are normal ones. waiting to see if like one of the champ packs will drop, like will drop one, so I can kind of show that off. No, you don't want to drop anything for me. Maybe this guy? Oh, he's immune to physical. No, didn't drop anything. Maybe this guy? Nope. You? Nope. I can't tell if this one was the right one. No, it wasn't. I think this one was. Yeah, okay. So this one dropped from elite monster. You'll see that the level on this one is level 91, and because it's level 91, it's guaranteed 2 affixes. Now, of course, that doesn't mean the charm is good. It just means that if you reroll this kind of charm, you're guaranteed to have 2 affixes, like higher likelihood of hitting good charms in general. So this is just kind of what I wanted to show. That's like why this map is so valuable. Yeah, this one again will be similar. You see 2 affixes. These weren't, I think. And here we have our first mini boss. He's called Stazes. And yeah, Stazes dropped us some stuff, so we'll pick it up. And this is kind of like the middle point of the map. Like if I keep going, you'll see that it loops. I picked up a bunch of stuff while trying to see what he's dropping. Yeah, these like small charms are cute. Okay, so at the middle part of every map or every like portal, there'll be like this Tome of Insanity thing, and you press it, and then this this like little thing will light up. Now, if it's blue, it means it will send you back to the start, and if it's red, it means it sends you to the boss. So let's say I just hop in here, right? Then there's Zhar the Mad. This one was red, of course, so it sent me to the boss. And this is a guaranteed skiller. That's the guaranteed skiller the map was talking about. So that's kind of like how the map works. Like you never know like which one is going to be the right portal. And yeah, he gave us a faster run walk, trapper skill. So it's kind of a cool skiller, to be honest. Pretty valuable, I'm pretty sure. So I'll put it like over here. And that's how the map works. Basically, now after clearing, right, I can either go back to the map, right, and full clear it if I want to. I guess I teleported pretty badly there. Let me heal. Right, like I chose to go right here. If I go left, I'm gonna like do a full circle and go back, or I can clear the other ones. You don't have to full clear this. If you want more charms, of course, you do have to full clear this. That's how like the map works. This is the second one. I don't know how to pronounce the first word, but something of madness. So I'm not even gonna try and fail that one. So you can go ahead and full clear. Of course, if you got what you wanted, which is just a guaranteed skiller, you can finish the map and go ahead. It is recommended to kill the mini bosses at least for each map. Like I would recommend it at least. So I'm just gonna kind of speed through and go show like the other mini bosses. They can be a little bit dangerous. Like I wouldn't be surprised if some people die on the way there. Like this map is not normally easy to clear. Just like my character is obviously like pretty strong. But yeah, I'm just kind of skipping through the full map. The full map is way bigger. For the sake of the video, you know. As you can see, the next boss, it's kind of like a fire boss, freaked. And they drop this like rain of fire. It's really, really dangerous. You don't want to stand under this. And yeah, they go ahead and you'll see another one of these Tomes of Insanity. This one lights blue. Of course, we already found the boss. So it's going to take us back here. and you can always leap through and finish the map if you'd like to. And lastly, we have the hidden waterways, and over here as well, right, you have a full loop thing, right? You can go right or to the left, whichever one you prefer. I'm just gonna show like gonna show the full map, and then we'll move to the next unique map. These maps are pretty cool. I find them really fun to run. They have kind of like a different feel to them than just running the normal maps. They're obviously a little bit longer and a little bit more I mean, a little bit more difficult too, I think. So it's like, it's a nice bit, I think, for people to run. Find cool things like this, I guess, randomly. Because there are so many charms. We found another skiller even. Didn't even try to. Like, we're not even picking up most of the charms that we're dropping. Okay, we go right over here. And actually, let me refresh my bow. Okay, this is the middle area for the third map, or just like, I don't know if it's the third map, but the hidden waterways. And over here, you'll see the Infernal Alien. And once you kill him, right, I killed all 3 mini bosses. We already killed a boss. Again, this Tome of Insanity, you have here, press, obviously, we found the boss. That's the 3 areas for Zhar Sanctum. That's the map. That was the boss room. Pretty cool little plus sign type design. I like it. It looks pretty cool. Reminds me of like the Act 2 vibes of like everything's like a little crazy. So yeah, that was basically the Zhar Sanctum map, the 1 out of 5 maps that we ran. We found 2 really nice skillers with cool affixes. Now let's move to the Warlord of Blood. That's probably the biggest and longest map out of the 5. I think this map is pretty cool. Like, I think it's very exciting, especially in the beginning of the season. You can find a lot of crazy stuff in here that could really boost you up. And okay, so the next map we're opening is Warlord of Blood, and as I said, in this map everything is going to be slammed, and you might want to be picking up different items than you normally do. So I'm just trying to, oh, I think my filter is like super strict right now. Maybe I'll take it down like over here. So as you can see, all items will be kind of listed with this, and it already shows, right, it's slammed. So items that you normally don't pick up, you can pick up. Like, I'm not gonna pick up everything, obviously, because it's gonna make my head hurt. But here, for example, we dropped a Legend Spike, and it's really recommended to come here with a lot of MF, because like hitting a lot of uniques here is like super valuable. But for example, Legend Spike, this is Ghost Flame, of course. Slam with plus skills, which could be a really cool slam for some people, I guess. If you don't normally pick up like weapons that could be used by people, that could be really valuable. Maybe they're slamming with enhanced damage IAS, or I don't know, some sort of cool thing. For example, I never pick up arrows, but in here, like in this map, I sometimes start picking them up, just because maybe they're slammed with something good. You could find some really crazy arrows that way, and save yourself a lot of time slamming arrows, which is not fun. We drop a tier 3 unique map in the unique map. We found another void. Okay, that's cute. So I'm just gonna speed through and not pick up everything, just because I want to show the layout kind of the map. It's a pretty big map to get through. So definitely would take me a lot of time to just like full clear it. But this is kind of like the first section. I would say this map has kind of like 3 sections, 3 or 4 depending on who you ask, I guess. First one is guarded by Cory the Imp. He's kind of like over here after you do this little intro segment. Let me try and not die here like an amateur. Right, and Corey's pretty strong. He does a lot of fire damage. Once you kill him, there's no like guaranteed drops or anything. But he'll drop some loot, you know. We'll pick it up out of respect to Corey. There was a lot of enhanced damage on this bow, right? I didn't imagine that. 329, so not bad, but also not good enough to keep. Yeah, we'll keep going about our way. There's obviously a lot of different paths you can take, and you can full clear this. It could take like 25 minutes for a lot of builds to clear this map up. And you can see all these like exploding guys. They can be really annoying too. But I'm just gonna go through the general areas. But as you can see, like there's a lot of these guys over here. That's kind of like, that's in my head, this is like Corey's area, right? Still. Like this whole like lava rivers. You continue down here. As long as you follow the path, like you're not gonna get lost, hopefully. We're gonna push towards the citadel. Something that I didn't really mention before, but it is technically important to say. Unique maps cannot be slammed. You cannot add affixes to them. They have the affixes that they have. But you can add like standard of heroes to them. You'll see that it says heroic on them. That means I added the standard of heroes. So you can enhance their density and experience and the meth, which is definitely worth doing for the most part. Like it is very valuable investment, especially for the ones that drop like things from all the monsters, like Warlord of Blood, Zhar, Sanctum, that drop like more charms. They're definitely worth it. I would say it's worth probably enhancing Imperial Palace as well, because I mean you get so much experience there. It's worth like juicing it up even more. You can also use the fortification orb, and here we got to the Stronghold of Acheron. So before I go there, I guess I'll just wait here for a moment. You can also use a fortification orb to make it a fortified map if you'd like to. That's not enhancing the map in any way, just if it fits your build more. And that's a cool thing, because a lot of builds maybe would rather run fortified maps. You won't, like, these maps should be available to everyone, and they did a pretty good job in my opinion, kind of making them very available to all builds. Even if they are a little bit more difficult, it's kind of like a dangerous area. You'll see there's like fanaticism over there, a bunch of like uniques and champ mobs. Here you have Onion, the Accused. You have a few bosses laying around here. You kill Onion, and then you can either go up or down, doesn't really matter. It's like this area is huge, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. So whether you go up or down, you're going to find a lot of packs and a lot of areas you can like MF in, and hopefully get some nice unique slammed items. I'm really just demonstrating this for the video. This place is huge, and I could really spend like 20-30 minutes clearing it at a time, like full clearing it. Okay, so we go ahead. That's kind of like the stronghold area. Yeah, let's pick up a belt, for example. Just showing it off. I really like finding my belts around here, because normally I don't pick up rare belts. They're a pain in the ass to pick up. But yeah, belts and bolts I normally pick up in here just to see what they get. Okay, and then over here we get into kind of like the final section of the map after skipping like 70% of it or so. And even while we're skipping most of this map, like you can see we're still dropping like some uniques. They'll all be slammed. 100% extra gold for monsters on the Razor Tail. That can go back to the ground. I don't know. Charms can't be slammed. Okay, we're finally getting to the final boss, so let me rebuild myself. And over here, you get to this small arena where you have Warlord of Blood kind of just waiting for you. And this guy is pretty smart. He knows who he wants to attack. Like, he's coming straight for you. And yeah, once you kill him, you get all this loot. It's all slammed, of course. He guarantees at least one unique, but normally he'll drop like at least 2 or 3. And I can pick up like, I guess, all of them. I don't really mind. Okay, so we'll pick up all these. And we got an Archon plate. I got FCR. Not really a good Purgatory Slam. We got Sandstorm tracks with all resistances. We can drop that to the ground too. And we got an Amulet, and it was a Nokozan Relic slammed with Cold Res. It's nothing too impressive in here, right? Nothing that really blew our minds. But it was still nice to run, I guess. And yeah, we kind of got to know how that map functions, how it looks like, what it's all about. And we got the Outer Void map, which is nice too. Let me put that in here. Okay, we'll move on to the next map. That is the Jewel map, of course, Fallen Gardens. And the other two hopefully wouldn't take me as much time, but yeah, this is how it is sometimes, you know? So we'll go ahead and go to the third map, and the third map is called Fallen Gardens. And this map guarantees you a higher chance to drop jewels, right? Remember, 2% chance, additional chance to drop jewels. So we'll go ahead, and this map I'll probably actually clear just because you know, the chance of dropping rare jewels even at this point of the season doesn't escape me. And generally speaking, I think especially for people who like crafting, I really recommend just running this map because you'll get like about 50 plus jewels just from clearing it. And you know, like a stack of jewels for a crafter, that's a lot of jewels, you know? It's a full stack. So definitely worth running. And what I normally do is I'll just pick up like a ton of them and ID them all at the same time, just so I don't waste too much time IDing jewels and looking around. Why did I pick this up again? Free to Hydra. I don't know why I thought that's like important. And we got our first rare jewel. I always clear it at first from the right side because the layout is always the same in these maps, like it doesn't change. And the boss is always on the left side. So I always start clearing it from the place where the boss is not at. So I have to loop around. Whew. Here I go sneezing again. Bless me in my soul. As you can see, the map is not too challenging. It's not very difficult, in my opinion at least. I think most builds can clear it pretty easily. Let me get rid of these. Just put all the jewels. Alright, I'd say like this map is probably the easiest one out of all the maps to clear. It is also tier 2, which I guess matters. Okay, drop a few more jewels. Just checking the troll belt. I don't know why. Sometimes we pick up things we don't understand. Okay, we filled up on our first stack of jewels, so we can go ahead and start keeping stuff. So we're just gonna take all these like random rare jewels, send them to the gallows. We got a Mimoke amulet on the way, and put a key in. That's 15 shards. Now we loop back over here to clear. I'm just showing how I clear the map, honestly. But I don't know if it's too important. Everybody can clear the way they like, I guess. Okay, now we're getting close to the place where you kill the boss. There's a small mini boss right before him called Rakanoff. And once you kill him, he will open up this portal, which leads to the boss. So we'll go ahead and enter over here. And he will have all this shadow vermin around him. Iskatu. That's at least how I pronounce it. Yeah, and as you can see, he drops us this rainbow facet. That's guaranteed. I will go ahead and finish clearing this map first before I ID it. I like to leave like a teleport just to be able to get back here without having to walk. That's just my way of clearing. They're kind of draining my mana, and I refuse to drink a potion for them. As you can see, we're almost done. We cleared this in about 10 minutes. We're like taking our time like this. Which is not bad time to full clear this place. As you can see, now we're back where we came from. We can look at all of our jewels. So let's send in a rainbow facet, free cold facet. So truly a sad one. You can drop more than one facet if you're lucky, of course. We just didn't get to be so lucky for the video. And we'll send all of these in. Frag this too. These we can use to reroll, so we'll keep them. But yeah, we got 38 jewel frags and 4 more rare jewels. So I'll just put them over here. And yeah, you can get like 50 or more sometimes too. It's just like, you know, luck sometimes. But yeah, that's what we ended up dropping. Put this over here. And that's been free out of 5 unique maps. We'll move on to the next one, which will be the Imperial. I'll actually do Outer Voids first because it's faster. So yeah, Outer Voids. Let's go into it. And Outer Voids is the one of the 2 unique new maps. And as you can see, this area, not like anything you see in the game. This is the Raphma tiles from the 3rd phase of the fight. Whoa, a little bit of lag going on here. Let's make sure we're not dying. And for the most part, you don't have to clear all this. Like, there's not a lot of benefit right now to clearing it. The XP is not bad, obviously. Like, you can see the XP is okay. So you can definitely clear it for EXP if you'd like to. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a lot of champ packs here, so you could definitely get some cool stuff from him, like some high level gear. Yeah, remember that I'm like level 98 too, so getting like this much EXP is like pretty normal for us. Like, we don't mind that that it's so low. In other levels, you're definitely gonna get a lot more EXP. And that's kind of like how the maps look, and you'll see there's like a portal here for the Outer Void. And once I enter that, we'll enter a small arena, kind of reminding us of the Raphma fight as well. And there'll be like a random boss. That's kind of like a cool feature of this map, where like the bosses are not the same. The layout is the same, but the bosses change who you fight, and it will select a random tier 1 boss, meaning like a random map boss from the tier 1 map pool. And we'll see this time we got the Armorsmith, right? And once you kill him, right? He will drop, oh, he dropped us a PDE because he's a map boss, but he also dropped us Triangle's jawbone, and he dropped like this quest item that I have not finished yet. And once you kill him, right, we got our Uber material. The PDE is just like a random drop, I believe, that could just, because he's like a map boss. Then we can proceed to the next stage. And this fight, much like the Raphma fight, also works in 3 phases. So you'll have like a tier 1 map boss, you'll have a tier 2 map boss, and a tier 3 map boss. And for people who only play like 1 or 2 characters and maybe don't explore all the maps, that they don't fit their like resistances, or maybe they just don't like the maps, it's like a cool opportunity to also see different map bosses. So yeah, I really like the total design of this map. I think it's like a really big win in a lot of subtle ways. So yeah, really nice to take a moment to appreciate that. You could see that like getting through to the boss took us about like 2 minutes. Like the map is not very long, it's pretty short. It's pretty easy to run too, like in terms of layout. Like there's not a lot of places you could go wrong. You can see there's like there's not a lot left or right. I mostly just kind of like ascending with the map layout. And again, you can full clear if you'd like to. Outside of EXP, there's not a lot of reasons to clear this map. It's not like unlike Warlord of Blood, Zhars, and Fallen Gardens, like the monsters don't have like an increased chance to drop anything. So there's no real reason to kill all of them. They haven't done anything to you. Let them be in peace. And here we go to the second portal, and we got Cavaros, right? And I believe he dropped us a PD from the event. I think he can drop like a PD. I wonder if he can drop 2. Actually don't know what's the answer to that. It's like a solid ring. I'll slam it. MF, not what I was looking for. So he dropped us a PD from the event, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I'll go ahead and rebuff ourselves. Now we're in the third stage. That was like a tier 2 map boss. A tier 2 map boss that a lot of people normally don't see, I think. So not a lot of people run the temple map, right? It's I think that's the Vision Zoo map. It's either that or Ruins. I don't remember what's the name of the map, but it's a tier 2 map, that's for sure. Not a lot of people run it, so now you got to see one of the bosses there. And over here, we got the third portal. You can see it's like really fast to get like between them. You can clear this entire map in like 4 or 5 minutes, like full clear it with like a fast enough build and the intention to do so. We didn't drop anything too fancy from it so far, so like getting a jawbone and a PD is not very exciting, obviously. And here we got the Cistern map, the ancient Cistern Hydra, which is like this triple-headed Hydra. And once we kill it, we get a Splinter of the Void, and we got Blood Moon map, which is nice. And that's the Outer Void map. Pretty simple, very, very cool design in my opinion. We got a nice belt from it too, 25 PLR, 87 life, 24 FHR. That's actually a really good map. If this is 2 max all, I'd be pretty happy. Yeah, it never does it? It's still a nice belt, I would say. But is what it is, you know. Can't always hit the big one. Alright, let's put these into our inventory. Put this into the rings. I can sort that out later. And this can go to the map tab. And the last unique map we have on our agenda today is the Imperial Palace. The second unique map to be added in Season 11. And as I said, this map is guaranteeing you a puzzle box at the end of it. But I do want people to see I made like a specific video about it, just like mentioning the EXP gain it can give, and just to like compare the other ones that were hanging at the 1 to 2k EXP per second in solo, which is I mean, it's not bad gain at all. I just wanted to compare them. I see that this one is already at 3 and I'm just getting started. Obviously, like it's only going to go higher and higher. And for a solo, this is really incredible. This is the XP rate of like a Mendelin event, but just for like the full map. So again, very, very cool, very, very strong. Very good to EXP in, whether you're solo or in groups, of course. Yeah, really, really impressive. Getting to 4K in solo is already impressive. Getting more is like a dream, pretty much. But yeah, Imperial Palace make it not only a dream. Even 5 is possible. I wonder if 6 is possible on this map in solo. I don't think I've ever done 6 in solo. Hey, we got a Vex rune. Nice. Something I mentioned before while talking about this map is that like charms are very valuable in here because they're all going to be level 90 plus. And okay. Oh, my Merc died. Yeah, this map can be a little dangerous. So make sure you know, stay careful, I guess. A lot of dangerous mobs in here. But yeah, I was talking about the charms. I was saying like they're very, very valuable, and I did mean it. Like all of them are guaranteed 2 affixes, which is pretty cool. Woo. Let's make sure we're not dying in here. Yeah, between the witches, the minions of destruction, there's definitely like there's room for being careful on this map with all these like crazy uniques. And all these auras being blended. And I like going from the right. Doesn't really matter where you go from. Like the map does loop. So whether you go right or left, doesn't really matter. I just try to stick to one side always, if I can. Let's pick up the charms, I guess. Here, we got a skiller already. I don't think it's a good one, right? Yeah, just bow skiller. Bow with max damage. I guess it's not the worst thing. I'm only gonna show all the way up to the boss. Like I'm not gonna full clear this here. Just the effort of saving time. This map can take like a little while to clear. I think it's like, I don't know, like a 10 to 15 minute map, I would say, probably. And generally speaking, it's worth picking up like an experience shrine for this map just because it's so valuable in the EXP rate. It's definitely the kind of map that's like, even in solo, like I'm normally very against picking up experience shrines, but just in terms of value, like it's worth spending that time for this map for sure. And over here, you'll see this like little square thing. You can either continue forward to the other side or go upwards to the boss room. And we got a gold rune as well, not just the Vex rune. Just one map, guys. Just one map. Yeah, and here this is like the mini boss room, and you'll see here we have Khmer, the Usurper. Once you kill him, he will drop you, well, a puzzle piece is what I wanted to say, but I guess also this unique ring was given to us. Alright, I'll just clear this boss room real quick. Alright, that's the boss room. Let's ID the things. Give us this thing. Give us a nasal ring. We drop down on the ground, and once we go in here, I'll rebuff myself. Once we go here, we'll fight this like council bosses, and you'll see right the Imperial assassins. Right, and they'll have their advisors as well. Right, once you kill this guy, he will drop a puzzle box for you, and a bunch of like other loot that I personally don't want, but you know. That's the fight. I don't know why I have these boots. He dropped me a puzzle box, and that's the 5 unique maps of Project Diablo 2 at the moment of recording this video, at least. So this video has been long enough. It's like 50 plus minutes, I think, but we have gone through 5 different maps. Some of them are pretty long, and managed to explain hopefully all the information you need about unique maps. Remember, there are 5 unique maps. They give you different things, like they can give you rainbow facets, they can give you uber materials, puzzle boxes, slammed items, or just a lot of charms and skillers. And yeah, they're all really cool. Make sure to try them, run them. Some of them can be a little bit challenging, but they are really fun, and they can be a really nice way to get like some cool items, especially in the beginning of the season, before they get readily available everywhere. So yeah. With that said, I hope everybody enjoyed this content. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and I hopefully will see you on the next stream or in the next video. Till then, have a good whatever you're having. I'm gonna go clear this map for EXP, and bye.